there, you get 6 hits, 4 RBI out of your 4 and 5 hitters. What did it mean to have Hayes in that lineup tonight and produce like that?
Yeah, we missed him, and it doesn't always work that quickly when a guy comes back, but I think we just missed it. He's such a professional. Never been around him before, and when he came to spring, you like to do your homework, but when you're around a kid every day, his professionalism, the way he goes about his business, it's really welcome.
What did you see out of Nick tonight? It looked like it was a bit of a grind for him. I don't know if the weather played into it or not. But
you know what? And I agree, because it was a high pitch count for where he was in the game. But saying that, their leadoff hitter touched him up twice. So it kind of skewed the line a little bit. But I agree, there was a lot of deep counts.
And the bullpen in that 6th inning, they navigated through some runners on base. But after that, just clean, the bullpen was solid.
Oh, they were terrific. They were terrific. We started to get ourselves in a little bit of a bind there in the 6th, but Graham got out of it, and then they've done what they've been doing, and it's been fun to watch.
Obviously, Luis Castillo had the 7-pitch first inning, and then you guys work it up to, I think, 60 pitches over the next 2 innings. That was pretty big, by the way.
I thought the 3rd inning was, and I don't know the number, but I looked at Mills and I said it's a lot of pitches this inning. And once we got him on the stretch, it helped because he was getting real comfortable. And once he's comfortable, that's not a good thing.
Getting some guys back, does that help take some pressure off some of the other guys?
I hope there's no. I don't want him to be feeling pressure. I want him to go play the game. We got 2 good players back, though. They're going to help in a lot of ways.
What did you make of McLain's return tonight?
I thought he ran really good, which was really important. He's going to hit. He's going to hit. He'll make the plays. I just was glad his stride looked good to me.
Also, Diaz, was it concerning that with the walks that bothered him in spring training?
Yeah, I will say that, what, I thought the first hitter, I thought he threw about 6 strikes. And, after that, there was a little bit of, touch and go. But I actually thought the first hitter, I thought he filled it up pretty good and didn't get rewarded for it.
How big of a play was CES making that backhand?
Yeah, that was very nice. That was necessary. Okay, guys. All right.
You said it was like your opening day. How's that go for an opening day when you get a home run and 4 RBI?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had a good game. The team had a good game. We got out with a win, so just happy to celebrate it with the boys.
What's your confidence level right now in terms of what you bring and what you add to the offense?
Yeah, I was feeling really good coming out of spring training, and you never really know where you're at until you get in some games when you're coming off the IL. But my swing felt really good in the build-up, and my at-bats in Louisville felt really good, so I was confident coming into the game. But, to start off with a good game, put some good swings on balls, I felt like I was seeing the ball good tonight.
You mentioned before the game that you were kind of on the fastball in your rehab games, and in spring training, did Castillo throw you a fastball for the home run? Is that what you got?
Yeah, I think the home run was a 4-seam, and the other hit was a sinker.
Did you feel like you were prepared, ready for that pitch, that moment?
Yeah, I felt like I put good swings on his fastballs tonight, but I had some good takes on. He threw me a good changeup 2-2 that I took down, and he threw me a slider that I was able to spit on away. So sometimes it's the takes that tell you more than just the swing. So to be able to take some of his nastier stuff to get to the fastball was good. So I had a lot to like about my at-bats tonight.
That homer, dead center, about as good of a swing as he'll get from you. Doesn't get much better than that.
Honestly, I didn't think it was going to go out. I thought I missed under it. I thought it was too high, but he kept going, and then I saw it hit the wall, and I wasn't sure if it was going to go over. So when I saw it bounce over, it was a good feeling.
What's it like to watch this team from afar? No, not that far, down in Louisville, for a couple weeks, and then be such an integral part of a comeback win your first day in the clubhouse?
Yeah, it's great. Winning's fun. Everything's more fun when you win. So these guys have been playing really good lately. The pitching staff's been doing a great job. I was able to watch most of the games, and then I was here for the beginning of the season when we were at home. So I was in the dugout. At least felt like I was with the guys and with the team. That's always good for rehab too, and you're not just out somewhere else. So I feel like I've been here the whole time. But being in the dugout, obviously playing, it's just different. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to win tonight.
Does tonight feel kind of like a special evening because you guys come out, you make your debut, Matt comes back from injury, Alexis comes back from injury, you beat Luis Castillo when you're down twice. Those kind of wins spark something, do you think, in the clubhouse?
Yeah, maybe. I know I was excited to get out there and play, just personally. Just having to wait a couple weeks to get out there and get my first game in. And Matt was really swinging the bat great before the hamstring thing, but his at-bats looked great tonight. 3 walks in a game is tough to do, so he was really seeing the ball well. Yeah, I think it's great for the offense when you have guys come in after having some time off and put together good games and good at-bats for the team, and it sparks something sometimes.
Red's been around a long time. I think since RBI's been a stat in 1920, you're only the third Red to have 4 RBI in their debut. Just thoughts on that process?
Yeah, guys got to be on base, so it's a credit to my teammates for giving me multiple opportunities tonight to be able to do that. So I just credit it to them for putting me in the spot to be able to drive in that many runs tonight. But yeah, it's a good feeling.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thanks, guys.
The matchup with Dylan Moore, what made it such a nightmare for you tonight?
Just when I was in the zone, he jumped on it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, honestly, all there was to it. I think the only pitch I got by him was the first pitch of the game. So, credit to him. He didn't miss. I didn't. The changeup I threw, I didn't think was good at all. But other than that, no. I mean, he was seeing it well off me.
When you say it wasn't good, was it just simply middle?
Yeah, it was middle. I just pushed it up. I'd say probably most guys do that on that pitch. But other than that, throughout the night, battled, and really outside of him, thought I made some good pitches, and really just he killed me.
Seemed like you really minimized damage within those first 2 innings. It was single runs, and then the offense really wakes up and supports you.
Yeah, I mean, credit to them. They put together some really good at bats there in those middle innings against Castillo. But yeah, I mean, even the second inning, I think it was, maybe I was in a little bit of traffic there. I remember Crawford hit the little flare. I don't remember what happened before that, but it was kind of a grind there in the beginning. But I thought I started throwing the ball better as the game went on. And like I said, outside of Moore, yeah.
Seeing the potential of middle that lineup, the 4 and 5 hitters tonight. Just what were your thoughts watching them tonight?
Our hitters?
Yeah, Gavin and
Okay, great. Gavin was finding the middle of the field there. He was sneaking them through, and Hayes was hitting 5th, right? Mm-hmm. And big night for him. Good to have him back in the lineup and everything, and he was seeing it good.
How much of a factor was the weather?
Not much, honestly. I actually thought it was warmer than it was going to be. It was a little windy there at the beginning, but it died down. So,
What does it do for you, the staff, to see the way the offense is starting to come alive and produce big hits and big runs?
It's good. We're playing good ball. You start to put everything together is the goal. It just proves we were winning some games early with pitching, and tonight they picked me up. So it was good to see the at-bats they put up and everything, and the bullpen. Shout out to them. They came in and they did a great job.
Thanks, Dave.
Good. All right.